everyone! A lot of kids have asked if that's really me in all the videos that I show you in class and online. So I'm here to show you today that it is really me making all the videos to teach you things in art class. Today we're going to learn about an element of art called space. Space is the area around objects in an artwork. It's also how you can tell what things are close and what things are far away. Let me show you. Positive and negative space is another way to think about the element of art, space. Positive space is the object in a work of art, and negative space is the area around an object. Let's look at some examples of negative space. The white area around these trees is the negative space. Here are two scissors that are colored opposite. On the left pair of scissors, the positive space is colored white. On the right side, the positive space is colored black. Here's an example of positive and negative space to create an optical illusion. At first, it looks like a vase until you look closer, and then you notice that the vase is actually made of two faces. For this activity, I want you guys to create a negative space picture of your own. I'm going to show you a very simple way that you can do this that won't be too difficult at all. You're going to want to use a pencil and then a darker object like a Sharpie or even a black colored pencil or a Crayola marker, anything that you have. Fold my paper in half. You can fold it in half the big way, or you could fold it in half the tall way. Hamburger or hot dog, some people say. I'm going to be different and fold my paper lengthways, or like a hot dog. Now I'm going to draw some designs. I'm going to start drawing on the side that has the folded edge or the closed edge. I'm going to draw a shape that starts on the folded edge and reaches out across the page and then touches the folded edge again. I'm going to do that and fill up my whole space. These shapes that I'm drawing are called organic shapes. Organic shapes are shapes that we don't usually give a name to, like blobs. I just gave it a name, but you know what I mean. They're not geometric shapes. They're not triangles, squares, circles, ovals, things like we use in math. These are more free-flowing, natural-looking shapes. I could go ahead and draw some geometric shapes on my page if I wanted to. I could draw a square. But remember, everything needs to touch that folded edge of your paper. I could draw an oval, but it's only half an oval because it's touching a fold. Maybe I draw a triangle. Okay, so I filled up my space with lots of shapes. All of my shapes are drawn on the folded edge of the paper. These shapes you're going to color in. On the other side, you're going to trace what you drew. Sometimes it's hard to see through paper, so let me show you a trick. Come with me. Trouble seeing what you drew through the other side of the paper, you can hold it up against a window at home, and then you can trace what you saw. I can't hold it and trace. Sorry, kids. Okay, here I am back in the art room. I put my page up against the window and I was able to see through it better, and I traced what I drew to the other side. Open it up and you should have something that looks symmetrical like this. Now, that's not how you're going to leave it, because I want you to color the symmetrical design opposite. Let me show you. I'm going to fold this back in half. I'm going to color in the shapes that I drew with black. All done. Now, you don't have to use black. You can decide to use any color that you want. You're going to do one color on one side, so that means every shape you will color in with one color, only one color. And then when you flip it on the other side, you're going to color in the space the opposite way. So if you want, you could color black with yellow on this side. That means when you flip it around, you're going to do the shapes with yellow and the space around the shapes with black. Okay, so whatever you do on this side, it's going to be the opposite on the other side. Let me show you. So on the front, I colored my shapes with black. So I'm going to color around my shapes this time. Not in them, but I'm coloring the space around them. I like to outline them first. That helps keep me in the lines, or in this case, outside of the lines. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see how my positive space and negative space design looks. What do you think? Okay, to review. Step 1, fold your paper in half. You can fold it in half like a hamburger, that's the thicker way, or like a hot dog, the thinner way. Then you're going to draw a design using pencil. Remember, your design is going to be made out of shapes. You can use organic shapes or you can use geometric shapes. Every shape you draw needs to be connected to the edge that you folded your paper. When I drew my shapes, they all touched the folded edge, not the open edge, the folded edge. After that, find a window or maybe even your TV or computer screen to make a little bit of light behind your paper so that you can easily trace your design to the other side. Then use 2 colors and color your design so that it's opposite on each side of the fold. This is easiest if you leave your paper folded. All right, I'll type out these instructions in Google Classroom also so you can see them and understand if you need to look back for more clarification. Don't forget, take a picture of your artwork, send it to me in Google Classroom in the assignment so I can give you credit for your hard work.